What is up? What is up? Grace and peace, grand rising, everyone. So, haven't done this in a while, which is all signs. Today, I'm going to be reading all signs, but by the elements. So, I think we got water. No, we got air up first, Libra, because their birthday is still this month. And then we're going to go into water signs, starting with Scorpio. We're going to go into fire, Sagittarius, and then ending off with earth, Capricorn. So also, I am doing personal readings, private readings, but my website is down at the moment, some technical issues. However, you can reach me at FoxyMoon_spiritual alchemist. I have it pinned. And you can also go into my about section and find where the Instagram page is at as well. But I have it pinned here while he's in the building. Salute, salute. So you guys can book a personal reading with me through the Instagram, through the IG. Just send a message inquiring that you would like to get a reading. I'm doing romance general and doing the angel purpose. And I will let you know the prices in the message, fairly reasonable prices as well. And so that's it. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to do any clarifications because that's going to take a little longer when I do all signs. Usually all signs is almost like 2 hours. But I'm just going to condense. I usually in the past have done individual signs, but that takes quite a bit. And I'm just not in the mood to do all that. So I will start off with the air signs, Libra being the first because it is their season still. Salute and shout out to Maybach because it's his birthday. Well, it was his birthday, but it's still his birthday season. And I'm going to do a romance and an oracle to end out all the elements. Also, Monday, I will be doing a Mindful Monday. It's going to be a part 2 to spiritual and cosmic alignments, given the recent events of what's been going on out there in Israel and Palestine. I will be having an open conversation in regards to that and other things, spiritually speaking, that has been happening. All right, so let's move forward. Everyone that's coming through, don't forget to like this. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscription there as well as the notification bell so you are alerted when I do come on from time to time. Also, make sure to check the community section. That's where I post everything, information, updates, you name it, it's up there. So definitely check the community section. What else? Your feedback in regards to when I do my shorts, if you want general, or should I throw in something else, if I should do specific signs. You guys are happy with just me doing a general in the shorts. So thank you for that, because that takes the guesswork out of what the population wants, what the subscribers want, what the audience wants. And instead of just trying to fudge around and see what you like, I'd rather get your feedback. And I appreciate that in response to the last post that I put in the community section. All right, so let's go ahead and kick it off. We're doing air signs. So Libra, that is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay. Also, just for those who are fairly new to the channel and how I operate, is I get these messages through my angel guides. I work with angel guides. But know that you're not just your sun sign. So if you're born as a Libra, most people only know that, the sign that they're born into, right? Most people don't know that they're also their moon sign, their Venus, and their rising. Wally, I'm still trying to figure. Listen here, Wally, you're gonna have to figure this out. Yeah. So I like to break down the readings because they are general, but specifically to your moon, to your rising, and to your Venus as well, so that you can put all the pieces together, because maybe the Libra message is not resonating with you, right? And so if you're a Scorpio moon, that may make a little more sense to you. And then if you're a Venus Sagittarius, right, you're putting all the pieces together, you're putting all the messages together, and what resonates the most with you. And if it's not your message, try not to make it fit, because you're just going to get frustrated and you're thinking, yeah, that makes sense to me. And then it's not your message. It doesn't really, you're just trying to make it make sense because it sounds good to you. So definitely listen out for your moon, your rising, and your Venus, not only just your sun signs. How you can find that is going to astrology or astrocafe.com. I have no affiliation, but they have a free tool, free calculator, where you can find out what your moon sign is. It breaks down your whole natal chart. All you need to know is the time that you were born. Most people don't. If you're born like in the late millennials and the Gen X, you would probably have the time of your birth date on your birth certificate. The newer birth certificates now don't put that on there. They don't put the time, and if you want to know what it is, they charge you extra to have your time on your birth certificate. So, unfortunately, they do these things. You can ask mom if mom's cognitive and around and remembers the exact time. If not, they have just a generic 12 p.m., 12 a.m. It's not going to really match up, but it'll be the closest to knowing, what your moon sign is, what your rising is. Venus has to do with money, has to do with love. Your rising is the sign that was over the horizon when you were born. What sign was going over the horizon there? Your sun sign is you. It's your whole personality. It's how people see you on the outside. Also, your rising is like that as well. It's usually what people see on the outside, and the moon is your inner self. It's the emotions. It's what the core people don't usually see. This would probably be like, your family members, your significant love. They'll pretty much know what your emotions are on the inside. So that's what the moon, that's pretty much what those are in a nutshell, is what your moon is, what your rising is, what your Venus, and your sun sign. I think I have that covered. Smitty's in the building. Listen, y'all, with the football over here, all right? I'm like, skins, what is he talking about, skins? So, my mind went somewhere else. But y'all go ahead with that football stuff. Like I said, I retired. I just can't get emotional shaking my head. Smitty, keep dreaming. Okay. I was just giving an update, because listen, you got me on this Blues Clues with you, and I'm like, I'm just giving you what I can see out of the reading. You know more or less what's going on, Wally. All right, Roz in the building. Salute, good brother. Good to see you. Now, I'm gonna get all these messages. Good to see you, Rob. Yeah, we're gonna do all signs, but I'm breaking down that by elements. So right now I'm gonna start off with air signs, Libra. Aquarius is the next sign up according to the zodiacs, and then Gemini going into the next year. All right, so this is for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Again, I gave a quick little synapse, a little description of what that all means. So again, if your sun sign is not resonating, check your moon, check your rising, check your Venus, or any other signs that or other placements that you resonate with the most. All right. I don't want to get into all that. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use the good old faithful witches deck. And this is going to be for air. Air, I'm doing first. All right. Again, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, how this resonates. And I'm not doing any clarifications because that's just going to take a little longer. So take the message how it resonates with you so we can move forward. All right, so what's going on for the air signs during this season? What is the message for air signs here? Okay, so we got the Four of Swords in reverse for air signs. And then bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And NFC first place. AFC is first place. Steelers are number one. All right, guys, don't get me started. So air, you got air, which came out. All right, the swords have to do with air. That has to do with communication, has to do with truths, right? But the four here is about resting. Definitely moon energy here. So we just came out of when we're still kind of like in this new moon in Libra energy. We had a solar eclipse that took place on Saturday, and you know that energy is still anytime there's an eclipse, the energy is very potent. It's very high. Usually the eclipses last for about 6 months. I've gone into what eclipses are. I'm not going to take the time out today. You guys going to have to fish through one of the lives that I had before in regards to eclipses. But just know that that energy is very potent. And it is a solar eclipse. We had a lunar eclipse a couple of months ago. So that energy combined together here is very like potent, for better lack of words. Okay. So Libra, you may have to just, be the observer in whatever situation it's calling for you to be in. This could be in regards to a relationship, romantically speaking, where you may just have to pull back a little bit and just kind of assess from the outside in, kind of being the Aquarius. So I'm tapping into Aquarius right now. Aquarius, that energy is, they can be in the crowd and they know how to like just fall back and kind of just observe and read the room. All right. So you're going to have to, all air signs, you're going to have to just take on that position of just relaxing, falling back, and just kind of assessing what the situation, what is calling for you to dive a little deeper in. You may have to pay attention to something that's more in depth than usual. This could be in regards to work as well. A project that you may need to work on where you're going to have to just laser in a little bit more, but be more of the observer than the participant. All right, let's move on to romance, air signs. Let's move on to to romance using the angel romance deck. Dream chasing his boys. Okay. All right. So air signs, you got worth waiting for. All right. So yeah, this could be definitely in regards to relationship. We got children in reverse. All right. Middle of the deck, bottom of the deck is retreat. Yeah. So air signs, somebody could be pressuring you or maybe talking about, children, wanting to have children. All right. And you're just not in the position, or you just are not ready, or you just don't want to at this moment. Again, tapping into self, right? Really doing a reflection, really falling back, and reassessing and rethinking about what it's calling for you to do, especially if this has to do in a relationship. Maybe you're reassessing the whole relationship entirely, where you're like, I don't know if I want to have children with this person. Like, I really have my qualms about them at the moment. Yeah, and then with this Ten of Pentacles, here at the bottom of the deck, that overall energy, some people just may be like, this relationship is just not worth it. Or it is, but you have to see it through. That's why I'm saying be the observer and not the participant. I know it's kind of hard. It's easier said than done when you are involved with the person, but you kind of have to like just think outside the box, look outside the box, look at the overall picture here. when it comes to a specific person that you're dealing with. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. So, if you're not in a relationship, this is where you definitely need to, evaluate what it is that you are wanting in a relationship. Are you at a point where you do want to have children? Like, all these things you need to question. You need to be this, again, person outside looking in. So if you're not in a relationship, again, it's just taking account, reassessing what it is that you're looking for, that you want in a relationship, but be truthful with it, be honest with yourself, and not just settling for just because, other people are in, your peers might be in a relationship and you're not, or you're at a certain point in your life where you're just kind of content with the way things are, whether it be in the relationship or not. So definitely this is where you're going to have to do the reassessment. Take time to listen to your inner self, right? And your angels are there guiding you, your family members, whether that be, deceased or in the physical. There's somebody there that can help you see things through if you can't yourself. They have a better perspective because they are on the outside looking in. So basically like a confidant. You just don't want to talk to any old body about your relationship because you know how that goes. All right, so let's end out for the air signs with the wisdom oracle. Yes, Smitty, I'm about to do water signs next. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. I'm going to do water signs next. All right, so let's end out the air signs here. And what is it that they need to follow up on, or what they need to know? What is their wisdom message? Okay. So you got never ending story 37 breaking down to 8, 9, 10. All right, so that's endings. Could be hurtful endings, painful endings. All right, and you got yin here, number 2. So yeah, air sign. This is more towards a relationship, per se, and sometimes we see what we want to see when we're in it, and there could be all kinds of warning signs, red flags, or whatever you want to call them, green flags, and you're just passing the warnings, and you just go, and you're not really seeing things through. This is feminine energy here. Okay, so take it how it resonates. If this is male, your feminine energy is getting the best of you, where you're more emotionally involved, which is not a bad thing, but it could be an issue because you're just not seeing everything else. You're just more emotionally invested, and that can it's playing heavy on your heart. All right. But that's not a bad thing. Also, it's good to be emotionally invested, but I'm getting that it's too much, and for some people, it's a little overburden. It's an overbearing feeling. All right, never-ending story. This could be somebody who it is a soulmate type relationship, and so there could have been these breakups and breakups and makeups. Only time can tell. Again, here's that I forgot what the sand timer, and your romance here, air sign, says is worth waiting for. All right, so just not caving into if somebody's pressuring you for children or pressuring you to be in a relationship. It's just not caving in. It's trusting your instincts. It's getting deep within yourself, like being truthful with yourself, and not because your emotions are playing heavy there. All right, that's what I have for you, air sign. Number 10. All right, remember, it's beginnings, endings, so choose wisely there. And let's move forward. Water signs. So that's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, water signs. So Scorpio is the next up of the zodiacs. You guys are at the end of the month. And let's get some messages. Let's get a message here for you. Smitty, that sounds like you're going to have to book a personal reading, a private reading. All right, so water signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How this fits into your chart here, you take that as it resonates. And remember that we all have masculine and feminine energy in us, male and females. Sometimes one of the energies could be a little more than the other. We're in Libra season still, so this is about weighing out the scales, weighing out that energy. If the feminine energy more, moon is feminine energy. Again, we just had a new moon in Libra, so some people could be water signs specifically too. They can be feeling a little bit more. Cancer is ruled by the moon, so you could be feeling a little more in your emotions. That's feminine energy. So, but you're fighting with air, so water signs just weigh out these options. Try not to let your emotions get the best of you during this time. Okay. All right. Water signs. What's the message for water signs during this new moon, during this eclipse? Even though it passed, we still have this energy. That energy lasts up to 6 months, so they say. Okay. All right, so Pisces, you're showing up. We got the Queen of Cups here in reverse. Middle of the deck, bottom of the deck is the Star card. All right, Aquarius energy. But your card, water sign, is the Hangman. Okay, this is Pisces. So who's ever Pisces in here, this could be your moon sign. If it's your sun sign, just know that this is Pisces energy. But again, as I had just mentioned, with the air signs, is going within. Hangman has to do with this Christ consciousness energy, if you will. If you subscribe to that number 33, that's that master number 33 there. So Christ consciousness. And it's really, again, going within, being intuitive during this time. And not so much on the emotions, but really just going within the gut feelings, right? Our heart, our emotions. I mean, they entwine together, but you understand when you're emotionally like tied up, right? As opposed to intuitive. Intuitive moves like air. So you know how to manipulate and kind of go with the flow. And Pisces are mutable signs, so they do know how to go with the flow of things. Water, you guys want to just be more mindful at this time. Okay, again, Aquarius energy is like being in the group, but being outside. It's being that observer, being not so much of the participant. When it comes to certain things. Also, water, I'm getting that you're going to have to be doing some natural healing. All right. So holistically, you may want to look into either spiritual baths or holistic teas. I feel like you need something to help spiritually cleanse you out. There could be some blockage. You could be physically, and disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional, but you could be having some type of blockage here in the gut area, water signs. So, finding certain herbal teas that can help you, move the digestive system, the digestive tract along. What else do we have here? Yeah, this definitely, I'm getting health. Okay, water signs. So this, you definitely want to check your gut health. But your gut is that other brain as well. So when they say I should have listened to my gut instincts, that's what it's talking about. So, you know, intuitively, your stomach and in your mind, in your brain, you're going to have to do some type of healing there, because one is not in sync with the other. And so if you're trying to tap in, spiritually speaking or intuitively speaking, your gut is blocked. Your gut is in the way there. So you want to take some herbal remedies to help. I'm hearing euthanasia. Okay, euthanasia. Again, disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional or holistic doctor or anything of that nature, but this is just what I'm getting intuitively speaking. And if you are having severe health issues, gut issues, you know, stomach issues, you want to follow up with a doctor or medical professional. You want to get medical treatment. All right. All right. Water signs. That's pretty much what I'm getting. Just taking care of your health spiritually and physically. Okay. All right. Let's move on to romance. Okay, we got wedding showing up. True love is showing up. Okay, water sign. So you guys are, marriage is on the table here. You're looking into it. All righty. You could be doing a proposal, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer. There could be some proposals on the table. All right, because we got this little coin here, the pentacles. So somebody could be getting engaged, all right, or wanting to get engaged. You might not be trusting your gut instinct and saying, yes, I should get this, I should do this, right? So yeah, there could be some engagement or proposal on the table here. Water signs, specifically Pisces. Okay. All right, what is the romance message? Oops. Okay, so we got romantic feelings. Water signs, go with it. Go with it. This is your person. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Middle of the deck is make the effort in reverse. So you could be, you know, half stepping here, half footing, you know, tiptoeing around it. But yeah, very soon we got bottom of the deck here. So congratulations to this persons, people, you know, Cancer, Scorpios, Pisces, but mainly Pisces is showing up. Could be Cancer and Pisces together, but nonetheless, water signs, there's a proposal on the table, whether you're wanting to propose to someone or someone's being proposed to. Trust the instincts. Trust your gut instincts. You could be getting butterflies. That could be the other thing, this nervousness, water signs. But just know that this is a divine relationship. This is a soulmate, a true soulmate relationship here. All right. Okay, let's move along and get your oracle water signs, and let's keep it pushing. Okay. Okay, yeah, we got thinker here. So somebody is definitely having butterflies. They're overthinking it or not thinking it through. Okay. Whoop. Wow, that just flew out. Hold on a second, guys. Those cards just be right on out. So yeah, somebody's very nervous, anxious. I would be too, you know, getting engaged and proposing and marriage. That's a big thing. That's not for the faint of heart. And not just, we want to get married because, I forgot to give you guys some initials here too. So let me go back really quickly. I have a little baggie here in regards to some initials, because this could resonate more with you, with having the letters, the initials of a person, you. All right, so we were doing earth, not earth, air signs. There could be an earth sign person that you're dealing with. All right, let's get some letters. All right, so we got R and F. This is for air signs because I missed out. I forgot my little baggie here with the initials. So R and F, okay, for air signs. And let's get water signs. Okay, I and V. I and V. Vinny, all right, for short. So those are the initials for water signs. Let's get your oracle. Okay, so we got all that glitters, right, in reverse. All that glitters is in gold. Your number here is 16, breaking down to 7. So that's a highly spiritual number here. We got co-create. Middle of the deck, bottom of the deck is mending. Yeah, like, you know, some people could be just being pressured or feeling pressured into, you know, getting engaged or getting married, but just know that this is a true soulmate relationship. This is being brought by source, you know, creator, most high, however you want to word it. But I'm hearing peeling back or picking back, putting the layers, like taking the mask off here and seeing things for what it is, like not getting hoodwinked and not being roped into, oh, because, you know, so and so, you know, being pressured. Like maybe somebody went to a wedding and now they're having these thoughts in their head, or they could be pressuring their person, you know, let's get engaged, or you know, just having this kind of anxiety. Somebody could be getting that type of anxiety because they're feeling pressured. And for others, this is like, you know, I see my person for who they are. I love them regardless of whether we're rich or poor, right? Somebody's really taking this vow seriously. Water signs. Shout out to Pink Sugar. Oh my goodness, you guys are right in this reading. But yeah, somebody's, you know, seeing their person for who they are, regardless of, you know, background, whatever the issues may be, and just wanting to take that next step. And so you're having, you know, butterflies, rightfully so. Okay, all right, water signs, that is your message. Now let's move on to fire signs. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And Sagittarius would be the next sign after Scorpio. That's in December, right? So Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the fire signs here. Okay. And you know, we just had that solar eclipse, so I'm getting that type of energy as well, even though it was in the sign of Libra. Leo is ruled by the sun, and so, you know, Leo, you may need to be diving a little deeper into certain things in your life at the moment, or some things are being shown, shining lights, highlighting some things that are going on in your life. All right, so let's see what's going on for the fire signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, during this Libra and solar eclipse new moon season. All right, you got the moon. Wow. Okay, fire signs. You got the moon. Okay, Cancer energy, water sign energy here. Something is being highlighted for you guys. Bottom of the deck is the death card. All right, so Scorpio energy. Don't take this too literal in regards to death, but there's something that may need to die out. All right, so that there's some new beginnings. Again, we had a new moon here that is in Libra, that was in Libra. The moon energy lasts for about 3 days or so. So we're almost out of that energy. Nonetheless, we're still in the energy of the solar eclipse. It's a partial solar eclipse. It's not a full solar eclipse, but it still has the energy there that's potent. And so fire, there for some, there could be some things that are hidden. All right, I'm getting hidden in plain sight, or you're just not paying attention to something that needs to end, that needs to die. Death is also about rebirth, right? So in the tarot, this card represents deaths and new beginnings. It's Scorpio energy. Okay, so we're coming into Scorpio. That's water energy here. So fire signs, you definitely need to be looking into something that's calling for your attention, asking you to pay attention to something that's important. It could be in regards to a literal death, somebody in the family or friends, just, there's some dark energy. And when I say dark energy, I'm meaning that somebody's going through a depressive state where they may want to, finish out their life and end their life abruptly. Okay, so fire sign, I hope this is not you, but again, I'm disclaimer, not a medical, psychiatric, or legal person. You definitely want to look into getting professional help if you're feeling like this, because this moon energy, again, that's that emotion. So you can be being consumed, fire sign, with something that it's just, and I don't want to take it lightly, not to say it's just an emotion, but these are fleeting moments. What I'm getting is that somebody's thinking about it, but it's more in your mind, and it comes and goes like a moon, like that energy where it sways back and forth. But please seek professional help. Mental health is just as important as physical health, fire signs. But that's not the case. There is something there in your life that needs to be attention needs to be pay attention to what's going on in your life. Maybe you do need to check in with that mental health. All right, this is that midweek check-in, right? So we need to be checking in with ourselves, not only just other people, but ourselves. And maybe you are doing that with others. Maybe you're the one that's checking in on everybody else, and it's like it's becoming overburdened for you. And it's like, well, who's going to check in on me? So you need to check in with yourself, but know that if you can't handle it, please seek professional help, or talk to someone that you trust, that can help you, guide you through this dark moment, in this dark period in your life. All right. Okay, let's get you your romance. Like fire is like, okay, I'm dealing with this. We're gonna talk about romance. This is just for a handful. This may be just one person who could be going through this type of energy right now. Fire signs. It's not for everybody. And this could be a Cancer, Pisces person, fire signs that you're dealing with, or that that could be going through this. This may not be you per se. This could be someone that you're dealing with, or it could be a Scorpio, right? Because we got all the water here showing up. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and check romance. Indigenous Minds is in the building. Salute. Thank you for coming through. Peace. All righty. What sign are you, Indigenous? Yeah, Wally, it's a little deep. I'm like, sheesh. Okay, so we're still in the fire sign. So that's Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Okay. Let's shuffle one more time. And fire signs, I'm getting wolf, For some people, that is your spirit totem or spirit animal. Tap into that energy. Somebody's a lone wolf, so you could be having these kind of loner, sad emotions going on here. But there's also the positive, right? And looking into what the positive aspects are of that, the totem or spirit animal, wolf. The wolf. Okay, what is romance for fire? All right, let go of control issues. Fire signs, you need to let go of control issues. That could be that could be what's causing some anxiety here, or causing some type of issues. All right, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Middle of the deck, bottom of the deck is express your love. So fire signs, you could be having some issues letting go. I feel like if you don't have control of the situation, this is where those dark energies, and not dark energies, but that dark thinking takes place. For some, you could be having issues domestically, I'm hearing child services. Oh goodness, the fire signs, y'all are just really, it's a lot of darkness going on here, a lot of deep, disheartening feelings. All right, so you could be separated. This is causing you to feel like, this is, the end of the world. This is the end of my world. Especially if you're a parent and your child, you don't get to see your child often, or your child's being taken away from you. There could be social services involved. All right, some domestic stuff going on here. Again, seek professional help in whatever the situation is, if it's calling for you to do so. If you can handle certain things on your own, okay, but know your limit. Know that, when you start swaying left in that driver's seat and you driving and you start swerving a little bit, you need to slow down, get off onto that service road and just take a breather. All right. Let's get an oracle for you. Kenny Pooh's in the building. Salute. Yeah, it's been thank you for asking. Yeah, it's been up and down. Because most of y'all know my dad transitioned back in April, and it was like unexpectedly. So this is therapy. And I do have a support team, and I know all about that mental health. That's why I'm like, fire signs, I know what y'all, hey, listen, my Venus, Saturn, and Mercury is in Leo. So I will be taking my own advice. Because and I'm a Cancer sun sign. So this is really, I'm not removed from this collective reading. Unfortunate. So let's get a wisdom oracle. And sometimes I do have issues with that control. Like if I not that it's controlling, but it's like if it's out of my control, I get like anxious. I start worrying myself. And it's like, you gotta allow the situation to unfold naturally. And sometimes I have a hard time doing that. I'll admit my flaws. Okay. So what's the message here for fire? And I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, thinker, bottom of the deck. Angels are like, yeah, Foxy, this is your message. All right, so we got imagine and we got community here, number 8 and 20. All right, so that's 10. So endings, beginnings, right? I was just talking about that with water signs here. Yeah, fire signs, you know, you may be feeling isolated, but know that there is a community. There is also a spiritual community backing you up that has your support. You may be feeling some things are out of control, right? And you're having that issue of if I can't control it, that there's an issue. And let's be very clear, there's the distinction between being a controlling person and it's a fine line. Being a controlling person uh, and or having an issue when you can't control the situation, right? Like a controlled setting. So tapping into your resources, people who you can trust, the community, friends and family that you can trust, that you can go to when you are having some mental thoughts that are a little darker than usual, or if you're having some domestic situations going on, right? Talking to people, but also you might want to, for those that have insurance issues, it's going to like the community centers or community health centers where you can go to for the mental health, right? Speaking to somebody there. Yeah. Yeah, this is like a parent. This is like a parent. You may be having a child that's out of control. So again, getting some type of professional advice or some kind of professional help. I know like community centers, maybe signing your child up into a community center. I don't know if they have those. They're very far and few. Um, or or asking the community around you, like, where can I put my child into, what kind of resources can I get from my child, right? Like asking around, asking the community. um and this is again specifically just maybe one person, but it's not that the child has behavioral issues. It's that the child is very intuitive and they may not know how to channel it. I feel like this is a minor, a child that's could be 8 years old. Okay, somebody that's a child that's under 10, that's still close to like mom, or when I mean close to like mom, like they're still like under the parent, like, and they may be going into like preteen where they could be acting up a little bit. They could be veering left. And if you're a new parent and you're coming to the stages of like, oh my God, what is going on here? I don't have control over this. Or, you may be feeling like you're losing control, maybe getting some parent, going for like parent counseling, or definitely going, I feel like somebody can't handle this alone. So you may need to lean on the community leaders, there's something that you're gonna have to do and get help for. Because they're and this could be a single parent. All right. So you might have been able to, if this is like a single parent in regards to like a separation or a divorce where there was a two-parent household, now it's a one-parent household. So you're feeling a little lost or overwhelmed because it's like, now what do I do? I have to do this by myself. I'm, it's like out of my control, right? Seek advice, get professional help, call on God if you subscribe that, right? Just making sure that you get the support that you need. But this child is, again, like I said, they're very creative, imaginative. Um, super senior. Okay, so maybe they got left back. It's not behavioral with this child. It's definitely they are gifted. So they act out because they're not being challenged. So you may need to, as a parent, find, or a guardian, find some resources to help this child uh, channel and outlet what's going on with them internally. They themselves might be going through a hard time with this separation, divorce, breakup. So now they're acting out, and you're like, where is this coming from all of a sudden? But now realizing that, oh yeah, that's because the relationship that I had is not, it's not there. So this child could be acting out in that way. But it's not because they're bad. It's just because they're also going through a hard time with this separation. Okay. All right, let's get some letters, fire signs, because you just did too much for me. Let's get some initials. Yeah, and we got the moon showing up too. So this child could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So they're very in tuned emotionally, no, intuitively rather, excuse me, spiritually speaking. So yeah, there's a lot going on there. Fire, you guys got a lot going on. It could be taking someone to the brink of, they want to like transit over, they want to transition over. Like it could be that. All right, so we got T, the letter T and N. All right, fire signs T and N. That is your message. Let's move on to the last of the elements, which is, oh, wait a minute. Oh, yes. Why am I feeling like I'm, hold on. Fire, earth, air, water. Okay, yeah. We're right. Okay, so last of the signs is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay, that's earth energy. So being grounded. Capricorn is the next up in December. That's the birthday season for Capricorns. Pentacles. I think of Pentacles in the tarot for the earth signs. Okay, so let's get some messages here. Sheesh, wait a minute. Yes, yeah. Okay, Kenny. Yeah. It happens to the best of us. Ugh. That energy was a little heavy there. Energy was a little heavy. Okay. All right. So again, doing fires. Now I'm all twisted. Doing earth sign, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay. So if it's not making sense for your sun sign, check in with your moon, your Venus, or your rising. Okay. And if you don't know where those are in your chart, you can go to AstroSeek or astrocafe.com. I have no affiliation, but there's a free chart that helps you navigate your natal chart. All you need to know is the time that you were born, and the city. Time and the city. And it'll calculate for you what your moon is, your rising or ascendant, it says, and Venus. Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords here. Middle of the deck is the Seven of Swords in reverse. All right, so that's air energy. And then the Four of Cups here, bottom of the deck, water energy. All right, Earth. So Earth signs, we are still in Libra. Okay, that's air energy. We're still in the Libra season. We had a new moon in Libra All right, so water and air combating here, earth. So there could be a deceased mother, earth signs. Okay, so that's mother could be or could have been an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And if that's not the case, earth just tapping into the feminine energy. If you're a man, okay, doesn't, you know, like I said, we all have masculine and feminine energy in us both. Um, but for some, you know, you could be not having the empathy, all right, not having those emotions. Everything could just be very testosterone, and very much so alpha, right? And you needing to tap into this feminine energy. The Queen of the Sword is a very matter of fact type energy, though, and she, even though it's a queen, she has like no hair on her tongue, sort of say. Like she's just very matter of fact. Definitely Gemini type energy. So you know, if this is an Earth male, you could be dealing with a female. Um, and I'm getting like it's turning you off, this type of way about her. Um, but nonetheless, just you having Earth, you having to tap into this. A lot of intuitiveness today, guys. A lot of having to go within. So, Earth, you too are going to have to go within, tap into that. I'm getting justice of the peace, truth, a soothsayer, truth seeker. Okay, so those are like key words that are popping out for me, Earth sign. So you're gonna have to you as well as everybody else are gonna have to go within here. Um, but I'm also getting that this is a deceased mother. This could be an anniversary of the deceased mother that's transitioned, or it could be grandmother or aunt, somebody who's like the matriarch or was the matriarch in the family. All right, so know that they're with you though. They are literally like on, like, you know, the little angel that sits on your shoulder when you see those cartoons, and this the angel and the devil. But that's how this mother, maternal matriarch figure is coming through for me. Like they're always there. They're, even when you don't know that they're around, and you feel like they're not around. This maternal matriarch um, figure is there. Earth signs. Okay. Yeah, definitely. So you know, you could be feeling or the family could be feeling displaced or out of place because, you know, big mama or mom transitioned, and it's like nothing's holding you guys together anymore. um Earth sign, somebody's gonna have to step up in that position, or you may have to take the lead. You know, Capricorns is like that. They're very like boss energy. They know how to take control of situations. So, or you just need to take control of your emotions. I know it's hard. I know it's easier said than done. Listen, I'm going through a grief myself. Um, but sometimes you can't let it consume you. And I know it's, again, I know it's easier said than done. Um, but this mom figure, it's like she never left, even though the physical is gone, she's still there. So just know that that's for very few, maybe one person, earth energy that I'm tapping into. But just know that um, this matriarch is still here. Okay. Okay, let's move on to romance for Earth. Again, another like, wow, I was just dealing with death and now you're talking about romance. I know. It's also confusing sometimes. Okay. But that's life, right? Life can be, just 1 minute it's like this, and the next minute it's like that. Shit moves in a blink of an eye. Okay. All right. All right, so what does Earth need to know in regards to romance? Ooh. What was that? Pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, as I said a little before the parent, before the mother, there could be an Earth sign that's dealing or doesn't want to deal with somebody, and you know the red flags, you see the red flags there. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man and woman. It could be same sex, but I'm kind of like talking in the regards to, opposites. Okay, so again, we got stay optimistic. Bottom of the deck is past life relationship in reverse. So romance card is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Maybe you feel like that. Maybe they feel like that. I feel there's some reservation here though about, ooh, my ear. There's some reservation here, earth signs that you have. And that's fine. That's fine. We need to, who was it? Somebody wasn't, the other group wasn't paying attention to the red flags. Here, you are like, I don't know about this person. It could be very bossy. There could be some things that you just don't like or you're getting tired of. But I feel like this, it's a, if it is a earth male and you're dealing with a woman that's an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, that those signs don't really match well anyway. So that could be it. Yeah, because it's like somebody's like bossy. So maybe the air sign is feeling this about you, Earth. They could be feeling you're a little too bossy. You could be a Capricorn or the Taurus. So they might be feeling this way about you. So just FYI, this might not be you. You could be feeling like, oh, this is my true love. And they're thinking like, I don't know about Capricorn. Capricorn's a little too bossy for me. Taurus is a little bossy. Who else is up? Virgos are not that bossy. But it's more like Capricorn or Taurus. So this air sign could be feeling like, I don't know about this person. I love them, but I don't know about it. Just a little bit too much. All right, let's move on and get your letters, your initials, Earth. Okay, so we got D and H. Oh, those are my initials. All right, so you got D and H. Taurus is my moon sign. I could be bossy. Like, it's that control boss. All right. I'm just going to have to deal with it. That's life. All right, let's get you your wisdom oracle earth signs. Again, the initials are D and H. I just love how the angels are just blowing me out the water today. They just, what do they say? Reading me like filth. Just putting me on blast today. Sheesh. All right. Okay, let's get a message here to end out the earth signs. Okay, so we got come to the edge. I saw that card as I was shuffling. Number 36 breaking down to 9, come to the edge. Bottom of the deck is forking the road in reverse. And your card, air signs, you could be dealing with an air sign, or you could have air in your chart as well. I do, Aquarius rising. So we got unfinished symphony number 10. Oh, there's a lot of endings going on here for all the elements, all right, and beginnings. Again, we just are coming out of this new moon in Libra, and new moons always have to do with new beginnings, right? I'm also getting transformation here. But Earth, there, there is some unfinished business. All right. If this has to do with this relationship, it's like, take me as I am. It is what it is. If you don't, then you keep it pushing, right? Songs in A minor. What is that? Stevie Wonder. So that could be for somebody. Listen to that. There's a message in that song for Earth. What else do we have here? If you're putting on hold, some Earth, if you're into music or writing music and you've put that on hold to make this relationship work, or you kind of just like left your passion on the back burner to appease this relationship, right? Get back to it. This is the time now. And Libra is that air energy, and it's about fairness. It's about just. And you've been fair enough towards the relationship or towards people in general, and it's like, what, now it's time to get back to me. Now it's time to get to the things that I enjoy, the feel goods in my life, the symphony in my life, the music that the beat you drum to your, what is it, you beat to your own drum type thing. It's you going back to yourself. All of these cards today is all about going back within, like tapping back into yourself. And so Earth, you need to do that. This is that time where, okay, you've you've done for others, and continue. Tauruses are like that. Capricorns are like that. They really wear their hearts on their sleeve, and they really are like people. Now, I won't say people pleasers, but they definitely help take care of others. And now it's time to tap back into yourself and take care of yourself. And if the relationship, it's like, you could write a love song to the breakup, or writing a novel or a book. Right, what your passion is, what I'm saying is, earth signs, get back to that. All right, because you've been putting yourself last for quite some time, and that's how it goes sometimes in life. But this is the time for that new cycle to happen. All right, use that solar eclipse energy, that new moon energy, to start back up what you have put on the back burner. All right. Okay. So that is your message. Those are for all the signs: sun, moon, rising, Venus. Key is in the building. Salute. Peace and power, January 17th. That is Capricorn energy. Yeah. One nation. So no, could be you need to get back into some of the things that you love. And if it's a podcast, if you might want to add some music or something like that to there. So thank you, Kenny. Yeah. He passed away back in April, the end of April. So, you know. All right, guys. That is it. Again, if you want a personal reading, my website is down. Temporarily it's down, but you still can reach me through Instagram. I have pinned it in the chat. And you can also go to my about section to find it there. It's Foxy Moon _ Spiritual Alchemist, and you can book your private reading with me there. Just send a message that you're interested in getting a private reading. They generally take about an hour, up to about an hour. And I do it via FaceTime. You don't have to cam up, but that's how I do it anyway. Even when you book it on my website, I do it through Zoom. And currently I am doing for general and romance, also your angel purpose, what your angel guides want you to know during this time in life. And also you can get a wisdom oracle, just one card if you're kind of like hesitant about getting a full spread personal reading. You can just book for a one card reading as well. And what else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Right. So with the private readings, I have my calendar up on my website, but I'm just going to be doing Thursdays and Fridays from 1 to 5, give or take. Thursdays and Fridays, 1 to 5. And it's limited. So I opened up my calendar this 10/10. I will be closing it after 12/12. So December is when I'll be closing out my calendar for personal readings. I will let you guys know when I will start back up again the private readings, the personal readings for the new year. But I hadn't been doing any private readings since my dad had transitioned, and I was right before he had transitioned, but I just needed to take some time off. So I will be doing that. I will be doing the personal readings, private readings, same difference, just for the next couple of months, and then I will be closing the calendar back down again. Don't worry, I will let you guys know when I am going to go again and open up the calendar. Oh my goodness, I'm drawing up so many blanks right now. I'm drawing a blank, but yeah. And to keep in tune of any changes, go into the community section. That's where I post everything there in regards to everything and anything. So you'll know when I have officially closed down, when I'm officially back up for private readings, or when I'm going live, etc. All right. And also there you can find, in the about section, you can find my Instagram page. But just send out a message and give me like 1 or 2 business days to get back to you, because I don't go into the Instagram on there as often, but give me like a day or 2 to respond back to you. I haven't forgotten about you. And I'll let you let me know what you're interested in, romance, general reading, or just to get an oracle. And I will let you know the price, and we'll take it from there. All right, Wally. Woo, yeah, man. A lot of stuff, a lot of energy. All right, everybody, thank you again for staying tuned and tapping in with the midweek check-in. Monday, I will be doing a Mindful Monday. So you want to check that out. It's 11, I think I'm 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, October 23rd. It will be an open panel, open discussion in regards to the spiritual and cosmic alignments that are happening right now, and in lieu of the current events that are happening out there in Israel and Palestine. I want to say Giza. I don't know why that came up. But anyway, stay tuned for that. Again, check in the community section because I will be posting if I need to reschedule or whatever. But definitely stay tuned there. All right. All right, everybody. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.